Today I'm going to be giving you an inside look at my drilling session. I typically like to practice pickleball every single day, and I'm actually out of town right now, so I don't have access to a pickleball court, but no matter where you go, you'll always have access to a wall. So I'm going to be taking you guys through a wall drilling session. I hope that you guys enjoy it. Let's hop into it. So for this wall drilling session, I'm going to be using my app, the Pickleball Drills app. If you haven't heard of it, I'll link it right here, and then you can kind of just follow along with me with what I'm doing. But I'm going to go to the wall drills section. So I click start drilling, and then I find wall drills, and then I'm going to do the advanced. There's beginner and there's intermediate. It's all based off of your level, and it gives it based off of whatever your duper is. So you'll be able to figure it out. If you have any questions on what course you should be doing, leave me a comment below and I'll be able to help you out. So the drill that we're going to be doing is the top one. It's called DSR, and that stands for Dink Speed Up Reset. So we're just going to be doing that against the wall, and it gives us specific instructions on what to do with that. So it says hit a dink, then a speed up, then a reset, and do this for 15 minutes on the forehand side and then 15 minutes on the backhand side. So I'm just going to hop into doing that drill. It's right here, and as you can see, there's tons of different drills, wall drills, volley drills, ball machine drills, everything like that. But all that I have, like I said, I'm out of town. All that I have is a wall, so that's what I'm going to be hitting against. So like I said, my whole goal with this is to help you guys see inside of my mind. I'm a 5.5 rated player, and you guys can kind of see what I'm thinking to make my drilling session as effective as possible. So the drill that we're doing is dink, speed up, reset. I'm actually going to start on the backhand side, even though the instructions say to start on the forehand side. You can modify them however you want. Do whatever is best for your drilling session. But I'm just going to help you guys kind of see into my mind as I'm doing this. So I'm starting on the backhand side, a dink, speed up, and reset. And by the way, when I'm doing this, when I start, I'm going to start slow and then gradually get faster. All I'm focusing on in the beginning is getting a good feel for the ball, which essentially means I'm trying to hit it on the sweet spot of the paddle. Okay, center of the paddle, over and over and over again, trying to get a good feel for the ball. Feel is the word that you'll hear a lot of professional tennis players, pickleball players say. They try to get a feel for the ball whenever they're warming up. Essentially all it means is they're just trying to hit that sweet spot, get their footwork in check so that everything feels comfortable. They get a good warm up in. That's what's essentially going through my mind in the beginning. So as I'm starting, when I'm resetting the ball, when I'm going from a dink to a speed up to a reset, it's helping me go from fire to ice. Because I speed up the ball, right? That's fire. And then I have to reset the ball. I have to get soft again. And the biggest tip that I could give you guys probably throughout this entire video is when you're resetting the ball, you want to have a loose grip. You want to be relaxed. You want to think ice, okay? So I have a loose, relaxed grip. That's going to help me to be able to get my reset where it needs to go. Optimal place is landing in the kitchen so that it starts over the point, and then our opponents can't attack us anymore. They've hit a good speed up, and now we're just putting it back into the kitchen. So a loose grip pressure. And I like to think about it as if a 5 was if you were hanging off of a cliff, you're about to fall off, and a 1 is as if you're like barely holding on to something, as if your paddle's about to fall out of your hands. You want to be at about a 2 out of 5, okay? So it's relatively light. With the speed up, the initial speed up, which is a big question that a lot of people have, is like, well, what about when you're hitting hard? You still want to keep a loose grip, but just not as loose. You never want to have a firm grip. That's going to take away your leverage to be able to snap through the ball. Because if you just have a firm hand the entire time, you're going to lose out on a ton of spin, and most importantly, a ton of power, because you don't have that snap through the ball. So we want to keep a relatively loose grip. I would say about a 3.5, 3 out of 5 when we're just hitting our normal shots, when we're hitting our speed ups. And then when we're hitting resets, we want to be about a 2 out of 5. Really light grip pressure. And something that can help you guys is actually taking your pinky finger off, or maybe even a couple of fingers off, especially as you're warming up this drill. So you just take those bottom 2 fingers off. That'll help to loosen up everything. So now, as I'm going, I'm just going to gradually speed up and try to do it in the right order as I talk. Dink, speed up, reset. Just slowly getting faster. So something interesting is on the backhand side, a speed up on that backhand side. What I'm focusing on is windshield wiping with my non-dominant hand. So I'm going to go my fingers downwards to my fingers upwards, And then my dominant hand is essentially just on for the ride. It's really just my non-dominant hand that's doing everything, and I try to cut this one off as much as possible. If you struggle to cut off this hand, just do it with one hand for a while, your speed up, and then put your other hand on to do the reset. That'll help you to get the feel to get around the ball, because your speed ups have to have topspin, otherwise they're gonna go long. As soon as your opponents realize that all your speed ups are going long, all that they have to do is step out of the way, and then the point's over. So I'm windshield wiping up that ball for the speed up. That's essentially what's going through my mind. I've warmed up now, I'm feeling the ball, and now I'm gonna get into a faster drilling session. I'm gonna start beating against the wall, and I really wanna go from total aggression to total calmness, just like that. That's what pickleball is all about. And it helps to continue to do the same thing over and over again by just telling yourself dink, speed up, reset. I don't have that privilege right now because I'm talking to you guys on the camera. I'm now gonna set a goal for myself of how many I wanna get in a row. Now, it doesn't say this in the instructions of the drill to do this, but you can do this on just about every drill. And what this does is it builds pressure, okay? It gives you real life pressure of something that you might feel when you're in an actual tournament. If you're playing against someone, you're gonna feel pressure. When you're match point down, you're gonna feel pressure. When you're match point up, you're gonna feel pressure, okay, to be able to execute. What setting a goal does is it makes you feel that pressure, like I have to get this many in a row, and then you start getting closer to it, and that anxiety starts building in you. And then it helps you to be able to fight it off, okay? Fight off your mind, because it's just your mind tricking you. It does not matter, okay? And then when you get into a tournament, it just doesn't matter. And if you can help yourself to understand that, you're gonna perform a lot better in a tournament. So there's a little mental tip, but I'm gonna set the goal of 25. I'd probably set a goal a lot higher than that. If you wanna fast forward this part, you absolutely can. But I'm gonna hit 25 in a row. That's my goal. And until I get 25 in a row, I'm not gonna stop on that backhand side. Once my 15 minutes is up, I'm gonna move on to my forehand side. So 25, dink, speed up, reset. 1, dink, speed up, reset. 2. Okay, I'll spare you guys the rest. But essentially what you want to focus on with that is sometimes I'm going to hit a speed up and it's going to go slightly over here, because I'm not always going to just be exclusively hitting it to their right side if they're a righty player. Because obviously that's going to handcuff them. But if I go there too much, all that they have to do is slide and then get a backhand on it. So then I want to practice hitting that other side. Sometimes when I speed up, I'm going to be hitting it to where it's coming over to my right side. So then it's going to come down to my footwork. And I want to be stepping out with my outside leg first. So if the ball goes to my left side, I'm going to be stepping with my left foot first to get out to that ball. It's all about the footwork of it. In this instance, since I'm on my backhand side and I hit one, it goes to my forehand. Just like that, I'm stepping outwards towards that side of the court. So I don't know how many I did there. I was thinking a lot about what I was going to say next. I think I was pretty close to 25. It'd be interesting to see how far I did make it. So essentially that's my focus. And then throughout those 15 minutes, if I get that goal and it's really easy, let's say I set 25 and I got to 25 instantly, I'm gonna set a new goal, okay? So then I'm gonna go, let's go 50, let's double that goal. I wanna set a goal that stretches me, but isn't just too far, okay? It's not impossible. But I wanna be stretched every single drilling session to be able to feel some of those nerves and be able to block them off and just continue to tell myself it doesn't matter. Hope that you guys enjoyed that. If you have any questions, comment below. I'm gonna continue getting these reps in because, hey, you don't get better unless you get reps in. And again, if you would like access to this app, all you have to do is download it. Totally free to download, has some free drills in there. If you guys wanna upgrade and get more drills, you absolutely can, but you're not obligated to at all. So I hope that you guys enjoy the app. Hope that you guys enjoy at least the free drills that are in there and whatever other drills that you want to get. All that said, please be sure to subscribe. Helps out the channel a ton. Leave a like below if you enjoyed this content, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.